Alright, welcome everybody, livewad.com. We are here live. Total War Warhammer. And this is a game that we just played a little bit ago against Bretonnia with our Dwarf army. So let me take you real quick through the armies while we begin. I have 2 units of Thunders, 2 units of Iron Breakers at the front. Longbeards, and Longbeards, one on each side. A Dwarf Warrior with great weapons, a cannon, a unit of a Grudge Thrower, 1 unit of Iron Drakes, a Lord, a Runesmith, and a Thane. On the other hand, we have a unit of Pegasus Knights, 1 unit of Knights of the Realm, another unit of Knights of the Realm with a Paladin. The other side has the same thing, 2 units of Knights of the Realm with a Paladin, a Lord on Griffin, I think it is. And then we have Spearmen arms with shields, Spear arms with shields, same, and same amount of archers. Oh, and a Damsel, Lord of Heavens. So, a very flat terrain here, and this is going to be a very interesting game that's going to go for a little bit here. So, from the get-go, I shot a couple of cannonballs at the Pegasus, did a little bit of damage, not too shabby. I tried then to switch quickly and go for the Lord, who tried to get a little bit close. No luck, except for a little bit of damage only. And then I did this, I think this was a mistake. I grabbed a unit of Thunders to go hunting. The thing what I forgot was that his Pessimil Bowmen are going to outrange me. So as I started getting closer, this started raining on me, and it wasn't to be. So I turned around and ran as quickly as possible. So, and as you can see, we lost a good chunk of health there. So that was a mistake on my end. Other unit of Thunder is just waiting on the side there, on the flank. In the meantime, I started switching. My cannons started targeting here the Knights of the Realm to try and do some damage. They are anti-large after all, while the Grudge Thrower continues going here after some Spearmen arms. So something that's going to happen here interesting is, and this is kudos to my opponent, so he started coming at me, which is exactly what I want, and then I think he sort of realized, I should mention actually that my Runesmith has the banner of, I think it's no, it's not Groth One Eye for missile resistance. But anyway, I started firing some charges onto his units of Spearmen or arms. But then he quickly realized, wait a minute, I don't need to go up front. I can just start shooting at him from a distance. Sure then. So I move everybody up to try and force the engagement, while at the same time keep an eye out for everybody that's around me. So at this point, probably the Bretonnian player was like, okay, he's breaking his square. And I'm a big proponent of gun line of sorts, of just... Here's the truth. Dwarf... But this accounts for both tabletop and here in Total War Warhammer. Dwarf players, Dwarf units are not fast, so it's very easy to just go around Dwarves. That's why I prefer to play it safe and create a little bit of a testudo. But notice how immediately 1 unit of Thunders, after getting peppered by arrows and then some, are gone. Knights of the Realm are coming, so basically everything is coming at me. I was able to get most of the charges out to try and get some explosions underway. And my Iron Breakers take the charge in the front, which is exactly what I want. At the same time, if you see, he just brought down his Pegasus Knights right on my Grudge Thrower. I send my Dwarf Warriors with great weapons very, very quickly to try and see if I can pin him down and do some damage. And then he starts sending little by little the Knights of the Realm in and out. One thing, so if you see, my Iron Drakes are starting to pepper with some flame, some tasty flame to burn some horses. And in the beginning, they're actually going to make a little bit of a difference. Look at the health right there. Look at that. Look at that. See, Iron Drakes are really, really good when you can actually use them. It's not very easy to use them, though. And as you'll see, many times they'll take forever to fire. And look at that. We just took, basically, those Pegasus Knights are history, mostly thanks to these Iron Drakes. Plus, obviously, the Dwarf Warriors as well. So we lost a unit of Thunders, we lost a cannon, we lost the Grudge Thrower. But we continue. So here comes a charge of Knights of the Realm in the back. At the same time, Longbeards and Dwarf Warriors with great weapons are going after him. And I think he realizes rather quickly that Iron Drakes are starting to be an issue. So he's going to start throwing some horses this way. My Lord is going up against his Lord very quickly. Notice how right there he went against my Iron Drakes. Over here, I position my Thunders to be unobstructed and begin showering bullets, and it's gonna work. Look at the health right there. That's if you can get the Thunders to be unobstructed, they just do a whole lot of pain. Over here, Iron Breakers are gonna hold. No matter what you throw at them, they're gonna hold, and they're gonna hold for a while. So even though right now he casted Curse of the Midnight Wind, I have the Rune of Negation up, trying to limit as much damage as possible, and I throw my Thane in there to assist the Iron Breakers on the left flank. And that was a Wind of Death. No, not Wind of Death. Whatever it is for Lore of Heavens. Here, Iron Breakers, look at this. After continuous fighting, they continue to hold. Here, my Lord is going up against, I think, one of the Paladins and a unit of Longbeards. So, what I see here is that my sort of front is okay. My back here is very exposed. Look at these Knights of the Realm, and very soon my Iron Drakes, who were doing great thus far, are about to feel a little bit of pain. And you can take a look at this with my Runesmith right there. Here they come, here they come. And I think I noticed a little bit late, and I put a 15 armor, and my Iron Drakes just get absolutely obliterated. So that's a great charge on the back by his Knights of the Realm. Here, I didn't realize something. One single Paladin is holding 2 units of Longbeards and a unit of great warriors. Excuse me, warriors with great weapons. Very soon I'm going to realize this and immediately call them over. Fighting continues here. My Thunders are on their way down, as are the Iron Drakes. However, if you can see once again, Iron Breakers continue to hold, Longbeards continue to hold, and Lord continues to hold. In fact, here's one of the Paladins starting to waver. Over on this side, we have the Runesmith trying to do some damage here on the Knights of the Realm that just charged our back. And unfortunately, Iron Drakes are pretty much very close to being history. Luckily, some of these Iron Breakers defended the back, and that assisted a little bit. And here's where I noticed, as I mentioned before, Longbeards. So I bring them over this way, and at the same time pop Rune of Negation again to try and hold this charge here from 1 units of Pegasus, 1 Knights of the Realm, another Knights of the Realm, and here another Knights of the Realm. So this is where we stand here about midway through the fight, with probably Bretonnia with the lead. Over here, something that he's going to do throughout the fight is have the Lord come in for a charge, come up, and go flying again. My Longbeards, who had held very, very well, start taking a little bit of damage, and they're going to start having some issues. The Lord also is already at 50% health and getting peppered with a lot of arrows. So, what happens now? So, over here on the back, Thunders are history. I bring back a Grudge Thrower Catapult unit just to do anything. Can you do anything at all? Maybe. In the meantime, Longbeards are holding. Warriors with weapons are holding. And here I'm able to sort of bring Longbeards and Iron Breakers to assist, because this unit of Knights of the Realm ran away for a second, as did the Spearmen with arms. So here, knowing that I have still a healing potion, I just, in order to try and keep some of these units busy, I send my Thane in, still again with a unit with a healing potion and full health. Runesmith is waiting, and here I use my Iron Breakers to try and assist against the horses. One of the good things is this body right here is out of a Paladin that just went down. So 1 Paladin down, another one still to go, and the Lord. Here's the other Paladin at full health, though, which is a little bit of a problem. Knights of the Realm going down, Knights of the Realm going down. To be honest, I was a little bit surprised at how well my Longbeards, Iron Breakers, etc. were doing against all this cavalry, but they were doing okay. Fight continues over here again. He's going to do this time and again of bringing his lord in and out to try and damage my lord. Here comes a unit, a charging unit of Knights of the Realm, but I'm able to... Oh no, actually no, there was another time that I literally popped a Rune of Negation. Here's a Rune of Negation, a little bit late, but enough to assist with that late charge from the lord. So he continues doing that, and we're able to sort of drive away some of these units, which is good. So basically, yes, the Knights of the Realm, not in great shape. One full Paladin, one 3/4 full Lord, and I have a lot of infantry. My Thane continues to tank here. Look at this. Look at everything the Thane is doing here by himself. The only problem is that soon you're going to see that I lost track of him, and he's going to go down very, very quickly. Immediately, I try to assist the Thane, and I send my entire army here. In particular, 2 surviving units of Iron Drakes, who begin showering some rain. Let it rain with some fire. Unfortunately for my Iron Drakes, though, the Lord immediately realized, and they said, whoa, no, 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 and there they go running. Over here on one flank, his remaining Knights of the Realm try to charge in against my Longbeard successfully. Longbeards are going to hold, but not forevers and evers. Here comes the Lord again, trying to get some damage in. And this is where I realize that, oh no, this Thane is starting to have some issues. So I put my stand ground to try and get leadership, anything to... Because I have not even used my healing potion. Believe it or not. So he's running away. My lord is almost dead, so I'm in a little bit of trouble. Luckily, my runesmith is here. Rune of Negation is up. Iron Breakers, who are going to hold for a very long time, are assisting. Luckily for me, he did not pursue the Thane or the Iron Drakes. So soon, both of them are going to come back. So my lord dies. Unfortunately, there went my lord. Goodbye, Lord. You did a good job. Look at him fall. Wow. So I send in Iron Breakers to try and pin him down, but unfortunately it's not going to work. Luckily, my Thane says, I'm not done yet, and here I pop the healing potion, and he begins regenerating. So the Thane is back, which is going to prove pivotal very, very soon. Iron Drakes, one last chance at trying to come back. Only 2 guys left. Let's see if we can get a good fire from them. And there they go. That was a little bit weak sauce, guys. Do they have anything else in them? There, that's much better. He immediately realized this, and there they went. 1 and 2. So there went my Iron Drakes for good. Let's see what else. Here, back, the Thane is back with my Runesmith, almost at full health, both of them. And again, his Lord is coming in and out, doing massive charge damage. My goal here is to try and, with my Iron Breakers and my 2 characters here, try and get him out. Over here, his Paladin is going up against my Iron Breakers. Not a fight that I mind, because the Iron Breakers will hold. Here I'm trying to do any sort of damage, so even though he has Foe Seeker, I had given him the, what is it, Rune of Wrath and Ruin, not much help, but it was an attempt. Runesmith charging, and they run away once again. Iron Breakers are so great. They started running, but immediately turned around because the Thane approached. At the same time, if you see here, his units came back. I thought those peasant moments were done, but they were not. So in a little bit, you're going to see him come back. Now, I try to reform, and this is a little bit annoying, as a dwarf player, how he's going to start coming in and out, and I just can't catch up with him. Here he's coming back with his peasant bowman, so I try to sort of do a quick reform and try to give him um, as much rest as I can. And here he's gonna come. The Lord is dead, but they're eager, confident. Here comes a rear charge from the Lord, which obliterates this unit of Iron Breakers. I try to pin him down again, but he runs away. Rune of Oath and Steel, so we have plus 15 armor, and we're charging here this Peasant Bowman, and oh, look at that. Again, here comes the Lord for a little bit of immediate damage, and he's going to turn around and leave. And Iron Breakers start shaking here, even though with Rune of Negation up, but they start shaking, which is a big problem for me. That's my last unit aside from my characters. But look, immediately they just turn around and come back, which was absolutely great to see. So he still has his Paladin at a little bit under full health, half health. The Lord a little bit under half health, excuse me. And his Peasant Bowmen are starting to break and actually get shattered soon, and I don't think they're going to come back. And here we have, again, Rune of Oath and Steel, plus 15 armor, just trying to negate any damage that I possibly can. I start chasing here the Paladin, but I'm not able to catch up, and he runs away. So this is something that's going to happen a few times here, back to back. Tries to go at my Runesmith with the Lord, does a good amount of damage, and I put the Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Usually good against groups of units, but this time I got nothing else. I just need to get their health down as much as possible. And there goes a Paladin again. So we try to reform, another charge. 2 Iron Breakers just take it in the face, as does my Runesmith, but they luckily get back up. And that's all he's going to try to do, just cycle charges. So the Lord went away, here comes the Paladin. I don't know if it's this time or the next that the Paladin is actually not going to be able to escape. Oh, it's going to be the next one. I think the next one he's going to come in and he's actually going to get caught, not be able to escape. But we still would have the Lord. So I try to turn around to do a front-facing charge, and that's... I immediately pop Rune of Negation again. And I'm starting to lose my Iron Breakers. So now that we're going to be down almost characters versus characters. The Thane with Deadly Onslaught charges into the Paladin. Iron Breakers come back for a second, and here's where we cut the Paladin. He's not going to be able to get away, and we do enough damage to just rout him completely. And then we give him the Rune of Wrath and Ruin just to try and finish him off. So he's running away, and the Lord stays to see what he can do. If he can bring down my Thane or Runesmith. And here my Iron Breakers are going to start running, but it's a Pyrrhic victory, and the game is over. What a great game. So, really excited with this game. We're going to end the replay here, and let's take a look here at the post-match. On our side here, the Runesmith, look at this. 70 kills on the Runesmith, something you don't usually see, but the Rune of Wrath and Ruin did great things for me today. The Thane, 57 kills, not too shabby. 36 kills on this unit of Dwarf Warriors with great weapons. The Longbeards did alright. Remember, they went for a good chunk of the fight. They went up against cavalry, so quantity is not going to be big, but just the fact that they got 50, 30, and 30 kills on cavalry is really important. Our 2 units of Iron Breakers, absolutely clutch at 82 and 155. This unit of Thunders is the one that survived and did relatively well with 60 kills. This unit is the one that got killed immediately and did pretty much nothing. Iron Drakes, only 16 kills. I think something that Iron Drakes are good. I don't know if they're so good at kills, but they are reducing hit points. Which I don't know if that's the same thing or not, but you just saw it how earlier in the fight they went up against Pegasus Knights, one of the best units of Bretonnia, and one or two quick volleys of their flame pretty much killed them. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. I don't know how much kills they do, but I feel that they bring more to the table than just 16 kills. Grudge Thrower, alright. Could have been better. And the cannon, 27 kills, a good chunk of those against cavalry, so we'll take it. On his side, one of his paladins, absolutely clutch at 103 kills. The rest, here was the problem. You have the paladin and you have the lord. The rest, not that great. All here, not that great. The Knights of the Realm, 73, very well. Pegasus, I was able to stop him. And look at this, Knights of the Realm, 3 kills. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining. Visit us livewa.com, livewaaaagh.com. But more than anything, come visit us on Twitch as we stream live almost every day. Total War Warhammer, tabletop gaming, and much, much more in the world, or the old world, of Warhammer. Thank you, guys. Catch you next time.